So welcome guys. Today I'll be talking about a sequel for a game that I just couldn't get enough of in 2011. Since its release in 2011, Rockstar went silent on the world of Noire for many years. But then something happened. In 2017, on a random boring day, I went on Google and I just searched up Noire. I searched in Noire not expecting anything, and then I actually got something. Finally we were getting some new official Noire related news. Rockstar released a statement announcing a remaster for the original Noire game. Now maybe it wasn't what someone was wanted to hear. I had been hoping for a sequel for so many years, but at least it was something Noire related. And there was a lot of excitement for the remaster from the die-hard fans and even some new onlookers wanting to try the game for the first time. Now when this remaster came out, a lot of us figured that this was just Rockstar reintroducing Noire again to the world and planting the seeds for a sequel. But I feel like it's been such a missed opportunity on Rockstar's side, as they haven't released anything Noire related since. Now I'll be going through some of the reasons as to why we haven't seen a sequel for Noire. And I'll start by going a bit back in time. So towards the end of 2003 and early 2004, development on the original Noire began. A while after this, in 2004, Team Bondi signed an exclusive deal with Sony to develop the game for the PS3. So originally it was supposed to be a game that would only be playable on the PlayStation 3. Anyway, in 2006, Rockstar acquired the rights for the game from Sony. So now Rockstar were the owners of the Noire IP. And then soon after this, Rockstar started helping out Team Bondi with the development on the game. Usually publishers don't really do most of the work. They're not really supposed to help with gameplay or anything, maybe just have a look in the office from here and there. But this scenario, it was different. Team Bondi were going through so many issues that Rockstar had to come in and actually get some of their developers to start assisting with gameplay, etc. So according to a lot of people, it was kind of a team effort in terms of gameplay. Now this isn't me just giving all the credit to Rockstar, because a lot of Team Bondi members went over time, as we came to know, and they obviously put a lot of hard work into this game and probably came up with most of the ideas, with Rockstar just kind of helping on the side and overseeing things. Story-wise, it was still fully credited to the game director of Team Bondi, Brandon Nakamura, as he was the sole writer for Noire. So the vision and the world of Noire is still hugely credited to him. Now Noire wasn't actually released until 2011. During this time they reportedly burned through an enormous amount of cash, especially by video game standards in those days. After the game was launched, the game received a lot of favourable reviews, praising the game's story, the motion capture. But sadly after this, what happened was that a lot of accusations started to get levelled against the game director of Team Bondi, Brandon Nakamura. The accusations levelled against him were around unsustainable and toxic working environments, high staff turnovers and even verbal abuse. So then after this, Team Bondi was placed into administration in 2011, and by the end of the year the developer had entered a liquidation. Now there were some attempts at a sequel before Team Bondi went bust, but nothing came to be. This may have cast a shadow over ever getting a sequel for Noire, but that didn't mean that hopes of a sequel were dead. So as mentioned, dreams of a sequel still weren't dead at this time. They're not even dead right now, but it just looks really unlikely. Now the sad part is that even after all these efforts, we still haven't got a sequel for Noire. Now it's understandable that Rockstar are busy with GTA 6. But that's still no excuse for not having a Noire sequel, because I'm sure a big studio like Rockstar has enough staff members to allocate, and I don't know, maybe they feel like without the original game director Brandon Nakamura, whose vision it was to create the world of Noire, that maybe the Rockstar are feeling like they can't replicate that and not live up to the original. But when it comes to single player games, there's no one better than Rockstar, and I have no doubts they could still make a brilliant Noire sequel. Now another reason is probably because of the notoriously tricky drawn out development progress that the game went through. So maybe this is another reason as to why Rockstar are so hesitant to jump back into the world of Noire. But the main reason I feel like we're not getting a sequel to Noire is because of GTA Online. Since GTA Online has come out, Rockstar haven't really made any single player games apart from Red Dead. Before GTA Online came out, we had games like Max Payne, we had so many single player games, we had Manhunt, we even had Rockstar make a racing game, Midnight Club. But since then, we haven't seen anything single player related from Rockstar, and with GTA making so much money for Rockstar, sadly these kind of things are the reason as to why we probably won't be seeing a Noire sequel anytime soon, and maybe never.